I am on the clock. The first pick, I feel like there was two guys I was between. I'm sure they both go here pretty quickly. But this is the guy that I feel like affects the game more than any other non-quarterback. He plays the most premium non-quarterback position in the NFL for my money. He's a little older than maybe I wanted to be for this exercise, but windows in the NFL are pretty short. Assuming I'm trying to win in the next 3 to 4 years, I feel really good about it. He's a 5-time All-Pro. He's a 6-time Pro Bowler. He's been Defensive Player of the Year once. I'm taking Myles Garrett. He's expensive. He's making $40 million. I just feel like he's going to affect the game the most for the next 5 years. So there are other dudes on cheaper contracts or dudes who haven't been paid yet, dudes that play other positions. For my money, Myles Garrett is the safest pick that can impact the game the most. Myles Garrett off the board. What do you guys think?
So when you say affects the game the most, I start to think of the team that he's currently on and what has really been affected. And it's not a shot at him. You need players around you and everything. I don't know. I just think defense is so hard to, like we talked about it last week, TJ Watt delivers wins, and their win percentage with him and without him is very evident. And then you have, Myles Garrett. He can dominate, and the Browns can still win 3 games. So I like the pick. I wouldn't have gone there, but also my draft is not going to look anything like yours, so you probably put a little more thought into it than I did, but
perhaps. You never know.
I like Myles Garrett. I just think for number 1 pick, age, $40 million, it's wild. But I respect it.
I think it is a really good pick. And Mito, like to the point that you just made about the Browns still being shit with him, like that's not because of Myles Garrett. I think he stops them from being like 0-17. Like there's only so much one player can do, especially when you're not a quarterback. But I love the pick, man. I have no complaints about it. The guy's a freak.
He just seems like the kind of dude you want in your locker room. You never hear him complain. Of course, there was the trade request that he was just pay me more money. I'd like to make more money as well, so not going to hold that against him. Moran, you are on the clock. Who is going second in our draft?
Can I interrupt real quick just to ask a question from Ryan in the chat? I'm not sure if that's Rice Smokey or not. Friend of the program. Rice Smokey. But he asks, Matt, who is the greatest Bears owner of all time, and why is it Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing better than the McCaskies, Ryan, so you're onto something there.
We saw a lot of those jokes on Father's Day. I don't know about you guys, but they were all over Instagram. Just AI versions of Aaron Rodgers holding Caleb Williams in a stroller or something.
Yeah, we're until this year, Aaron, coming for that ass.
Yes, and no, Miguel, I have not won a game of Jeopardy. Good games, you freak. But anyway, all right, Mito, you're up.
So mine is way off the cuff, but I just love this player, and he's got an $18 million contract over 4 years, and he set record after record as a rookie. I'm taking Brock Bowers. He's 22 years old. He can be used as an elite blocker. Obviously, he's an elite tight end. And $18 million for 4 years, I can find talent all over with the money that I'm going to save while Matt drafts Myles Garrett and has to go to the Aldi store for the rest of his players. So,
Moran, I love that pick. I kind of grouped my guys into tiers, right? Tier 1 is an elite player on a rookie contract. Brock Bowers is on that list. So he is in my top tier of players. He's a tight end, which not a premium position technically, but let's face it, he's a pass catcher. There aren't 10 pass catchers in the NFL you'd take over Brock Bowers right now. He is a freak show. I love the pick. I didn't know that he would go this early, but get the guys you want. I think it's awesome.
Matt's being so nice. We have guys in the chat saying dumb pick. Shout out to Miguel and Brian. I also think it's a dumb pick. Not because Brock Bowers isn't great, but you want to talk about positional value for your first pick and taking a tight end? I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. But he does have 3 more years on a rookie deal. That is saying something. That's crazy. So,
and also the guy saying dumb pick, they don't have a podcast. I do.
It's your squad, baby. Enjoy.
Straight up. We gave them a voice, though. That's for sure.
Maybe it was a bit of a reach. Definitely, Brian just commented, could have waited to the last pick. He wasn't making it to the last pick, at least not in a draft that I'm in. But yeah, maybe it was a little bit earlier. But either way, maybe a slight reach. But I love Brock Bowers. Ryan, end of the first. Who are we taking on your end, my friend?
All right. I don't know how you guys didn't pick him. I'm taking Penei Sewell.
This guy's so predictable, bro. Jesus
I'm taking
Christ,
Penei Sewell.
Man.
I'm building through the trenches, not through my tight end for some reason. Give me the best tackle in the NFL, minus maybe Jordan Mailata. I'm not putting Lane Johnson up there either. He's been in the league for like 20 years at this point, although he's still great. I want Penei. I know he's getting cashed out, and that's fine. He has, what's his deal right now? 4 years, 112. That's fine. We can deal with it. I got the cheap guys coming up here, but I want to protect my quarterback, whoever that is. So give me Penei. That's an easy one. Leader, best player on our team. I'll take him every day.
What about the fact that you don't know if he could play left tackle? Does that, a guy who's a right tackle?
How do we not know that?
Right tackles are super important, obviously, but left tackle's a little more premium position. Any worries that we haven't seen Penei do it at the NFL level?
Matt, be honest with me. Do you think that if he moved to left tackle, there would be any issue at all?
I don't.
We don't know.
Okay.
But the guy I'm about to pick, already made that move and is elite at both.
That's fine.
So that's what makes.
I still think that Taylor Decker retires somewhere down the road and Penei just moves over to left and shows that he can do it. He did it in college. It would not be a problem. He plays right for us, not because he has to, but because we have a guy at left tackle. So that's fine.
So coming from a team that drafts elite linemen in 4th, 5th, and 6th rounds, I don't have a lineman on my list, and I would never draft a lineman with the number 3 pick.
That's crazy that you don't have a lineman on your list.
That's fine.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I mean, come on. What are we doing?
But yeah, I love Penei. I'm just giving you a hard time. Penei is just an absolute baller.
That's the fun thing about this, though. We can go any different way. Like, you took a D end, he took a tight end, I took an offensive lineman. Like, neither of them are bad players, right? It's just your way of building a team, but Moran's is for sure the worst. So let's just keep going.